I am not mistaken, back at the Spring Championships in 2023, they got 17th. They're going up against Saphir and Jakeyy, who ended up getting 5th last time around. If it were up to me, I think this is Mounir and Djessir's game, quite a bit by far.
You see, I feel a little bit differently, but it's mainly because I have like weird feelings about Mounir and Djessir. I feel like the team of Mounir and Coco is just fuego, right? I mean, I think about the amount of, to me, Coco was like a different form of Blaze in terms of like having that amazing support player in your 2v2 landscape. I don't know if Djessir necessarily has the same peaks in that regard.
We'll just have to find out, I suppose, right? We got to see, can Djessir peak like, you know, the one that you mentioned. So at the moment, though, Mounir does need to find a way to be able to make it back onto the stage. Okay, just comes back on, opts for the D-signal. Mounir, how do you make it back on here? Oh, no.
Okay.
Against your own teammate? Yikes.
Yeah, no, sometimes. Oh, wow, down sig. Just clearing out that one. And D-Light recovery, also going to get rid of that one. And there we go, Saphir and Jakeyy are going to go ahead and actually take a little bit of a baby lead here. We have Tesca here, right? Which we don't see a whole lot of boots often in 2v2s. We do get a lot from Megdy Radish, but one of the biggest things about it is the fact that it can do that D-Light into reverse Sair as a true combo. So you can always pick which side you want to send the opponent.
Right. You get to choose whether or not you even commit or lean into it.
Yes.
And the dynamic that needs to happen is Boots is the one that is landing, Boots is the one that is airborne, and then your teammate needs to be lobbing opponents into you so that you can go ahead and carry it off stage. So let's see if that dynamic actually does end up playing off. Mounir at the moment whiffs that side light. Ooh, just gonna get pieced up by blue team here a little bit.
Nice.
Djessir with the end light into the side of
Actually, I like it.
Mounir, kind of crazy off stage at the moment.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it. I was like, huh, oh, did that double? Okay, just one. All right, cool. I was like, if they both got hit by the boost, that would be a little bit unfortunate, but Mounir gets a second chance here. Jakeyy trying to chase. Oh, look at the avatar go. Just kind of weaving in and out. Yes, hit that flow state, that avatar state, if you will. Oh, tries to go for the side sig as well.
He's a real meister of this Wushang. He's looking great at the moment.
I know.
Mounir, okay, just not able to get that end sig. Actually, uncharacteristically, Wushang end sig punished.
I know, yeah. Wushang anything punished?
Yo, I'm sweating. What is happening?
Oh. There we go. Okay, finally Mounir ends up losing that stock. Saphir and Jakeyy have a bit of a lead here, but not for much longer.
Did Djessir just sit there, charge recovery, and then Saphir will just jump into it? Is that what happened? Did I see that correctly?
Your eyes may not be fooling you here. This one's a little weird. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, Saphir ends up dropping off, but the animation completes. That always feels a little bit bad.
Oh, Djessir really wants that neutral, but always up a little bit too high to be able to anti. You get that side light, you get that neutral. Chase dodges. Jakeyy able to find a couple of hits of his own. Backing off the game, slowing down for just a second, and Mounir is just looking for any jump call out whatsoever. Saphir is dominating the stage.
Yeah, Jakey's floating, just waiting for the pass, right? Kind of sitting in the back here. The weapon throw is going to be able to get rid of Djessir, and Mounir's not going to go for the save. It's going to eat a lot. That D-Light almost removing the stock. This is doable. It's tough, but it's doable.
I cannot believe that's still connected though. Okay.
You're going to get down to Ogrim.
Okay, you pick up the gauntlets here.
Okay. Oh, the end light's enough. Jeez, man, Axe is privileged.
Axe works hard to get those hits, okay? You whiff end light in a 2 setting and you're getting punished, so he needed that. Well earned. Deserved.
Wow. Yeah, sure. Insane. Wow. No, this was a fun one. This was a fun one. I mean, Mounir definitely was trying to cook. I really thought Saphir was going to downsig right there. Goes for end light. I mean, it's blindingly fast. It comes out quicker. It KO'd. So the right option, but just doesn't cover stacked fully, right? So if perhaps we saw Mounir go the other way, it would have won.
So that team, they kept getting knocked off the stage at the same time. There was a little bit of friendly fire that I saw between the both of them. And it felt like, especially when you're going back on against Spirit Lands, if you just throw out a weapon, it is going to inevitably hit one of them. Right? And so that's always just going to be like a guaranteed edge guard. So at the moment, as long as Red Team doesn't find themselves off stage like last game, I think this is going to be a lot better of a game for them.
Yeah, I mean, so far, things have been a little bit scrambly. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Jakeyy with the end sig, and then gets the side air, but can't close out the stock, which honestly, oh my god. Imagine if Tesca could throw up there, that would be insane. But
diabolical. Yeah, not allowed.
Thank
goodness that he can't do such a thing. And when you, looking for that ground pound, comes back on with the recovery, able to punish Saphir's own recovery there. Huge punish. Jakeyy off stage, no weapon, able to run in there, get that old Grim D-Sig with the axe, but not going to be successful in actually closing this out yet. Jakeyy is still hanging on there. Jakeyy is still going to be getting a recovery, and blue team still has this lead. So at the moment, how do they get the stock off of blue team? How does Teska keep on surviving all of these different hits?
Well, we'll see how much longer he does that for. I mean, Jakeyy's coming in from the other side here. Honestly, having this much damage can kind of be a bit of a boon for the red team. Oh,
you see why you do not whiff Enlight with Axe in 2s? Well, in any setting. So Axe needs an Enlight that is that strong. That's what I'm really just trying to say.
Need is such a strong word, but I hear what you're saying.
Needs, absolutely.
Okay, this is falling apart a little bit for the red team here. Mounir already in the orange. Djessir down to the final stock. Both members of the blue team looking pretty healthy, all things considered here.
You know who isn't? Mounir. Not at all. Mounir needs a way to be able to make it back onto the stage, and the neutral and just catching the cross-up with the recovery. Really good stuff. Saphir and Jakeyy, I mean, they look indomitable.
Yeah, if you're Mounir and Djessir here, oh my god, you get taken by the primary Lotus, if you will. This is starting to look very difficult. I don't really know how you make the comeback here. My brain says we got to bring this game off stage here, right? And granted, Wushang definitely a great character to be able to try to do that with. First, you put some gauntlets. What you end up getting is the spear, and Jakeyy almost gets the stock here. You're going to catch a juggle. No, we're actually just going to collapse on a Djessir. It doesn't really matter. They both have so much damage. At this point, it's just a matter of time.
What a side out. That actually ended up saving Djessir as well. Maybe, yes? Mounir, watch out. That's your teammate, buddy. That's not your opponent. Djessir all of a sudden is going to be looking for that side out. Slides off with that D-Light, able to get the GC D-Light into the recovery as well. Djessir with the cider, but unfortunately taking out his own teammate too.
Yeah, that was one of those situations where you kind of got to assess and say, is it worth it? And I think sometimes it can be hard to make that distinction. I think looking at it, it looked pretty clear that it was going to knock out your teammate, but of course your teammate does get that reduced knockback when they get hit. So maybe you're thinking, okay, well, maybe they'll just barely survive. But if you watch that, I don't think there was any.
They're stepping on each other's toes.
Yeah.
We got teams stepping on each other's toes. They don't look entirely comfortable. That's right. I was not expecting you for you to just bust that out.
Well,
wow.
Yeah, sometimes when you stub your toe, you just this.
Well, they would have loved you in what, like Hanna-Barbera cartoons. You would have been great as a voice actor for that.
Thank you. I've been working
you make a
on
good Tom.
My range.
Wow. Hi, Flambeau. So, everybody go against game number 3. Saphir and Jakeyy, they looked so good that last game. Again, the only thing that I want to see, I just don't want to see Djessir and Mounir step on each other's toes again. I don't want to see them get in each other's way.
Yeah, it's one of those things with doubles, right? Where like, sure, to some degree it's inevitable, but the frequency that they're hitting is really the problem, right? Like, it's like, dang, like, it's like when you're walking down the street with your best friend and they just keep flat tiring you and you just got a brand new pair of shoes. It's like, oh, they're scuffed already.
Yeah, what kind of a friend would do that? Terrible. But at the moment, though, guess what? We actually have a red team lead. Not sorry to be so surprised about it, but Jakeyy able to get the GC sidelight into the recovery. Doesn't do it quite yet, though. Okay, Jakeyy just occupying the ground here, looking for that Enlight, but Mounir backed off, faded back. Mid shoot not get hit by that. Saphir just opting, hey, you know what? You're coming back onto the stage. Let's just focus on Djessir instead for a second.
Yeah, and I love the ability for them to go ahead and just like switch focus like that, right? Because it's just like, all right, yeah, let's assess. It makes sense. Let's team up on the homie. Or I guess not so much the homie right now. Oh wait, hold on. Jakeyy throws the weapon kind of wide there.
Yeah, this is called Jakeyy is on his first stock still and wants to just get something out of it. And guess what? He was unsuccessful in doing so. And look at the team combo.
Ooh,
that is
drop.
a lot of damage just dealt onto Saphir.
Yeah, missed the nair on the tail end of that combo there to go ahead and keep the string going. But still, as you mentioned, so much damage. Doesn't actually get to hit the stage with that N-Sig there. Which, I mean, that's kind of like the whole thing, right? Like the boom of it, if you will.
Love that interruption from Djessir, just able to come in there with that sidelight. Tries to go for the side sig, a little bit unsuccessful in doing so. Mounir goes through the weapon toss, and that is going to be the spike from Jakeyy. Jakeyy.
Nice.
Ooh. I mean, this is anybody's set to take at the moment. Both teams have a lot of momentum for them.
Yeah, if anything, and maybe we just kind of try to collapse on Mounir again, like last time. I mean, Saphir also on the final stock. And so really, this is as even as things can be here. Wow, beautiful dodge. Manages to dodge through Djessir as well after the retaliation blow. Gonna have to bide some time. Oh, that's huge damage. And people always forget that hammer can combo you vertically like that, right?
People forget that hammer can also, like, steal your stock. So Mounir almost got that neutral, and that would have been lethal. At the moment, though, Saphir just eating that Enlight, eating that sidelight with the hammer as well. Red team is popping off, and all of a sudden, this is Red team's game. They're in it, my friend. This is the adaptation that I wanted to see. They look so much more comfortable.
Yeah, there was just a moment there where they were going blow for blow, but the blue team could just not find that opportunity to bring things back. Huge drop. Ooh, okay, but beautiful interruption from Djessir there to go ahead and make it so that Jakeyy couldn't get that reversal. The side sig coming out from Teros always gets the job done. And we're going to a game number 4.
Oof. So that's exactly what I want to see. They did not step on each other's toes. They were able to get really powerful team combos, especially just when Mounir was going off a little bit by himself, going off the top. His vertical combo, excuse me, they looked phenomenal. So going into the next game, what I still really love, I don't know how Jakeyy keeps doing it, but Jakeyy survives so many lethal blows.
Yeah, definitely just somehow, I guess, getting hit in the right spots to be able to make it back.
They dealt so much more damage. Djessir and Mounir, they dealt like 500 each, and blue team was like 200, 300 each or something. Yeah, they got flapped.
Okay. Sometimes you just got to be a little bit more efficient too. Oh, down there. Oh, I like the attempt there from Mounir there to go ahead and try and close things out. Not going to work, but all this damage. Djessir's already in the orange, and this is Ogrim, who has quite a bit of defense on him.
So he's still going to be hanging in there for a little bit longer, but maybe not for too much, right? Saphir, though, able to get that landing side in. Okay, you connect that. And Light, Djessir, and Mounir, once again, they're off stage at the same time. Side Light, Sider does actually end up connecting.
Yeah, definitely not true there. I don't know if the dodge was snatched already. Can be a little bit tough.
Can you jump out of side light? Like, let's say your dodge is gone.
Yeah, generally. Yeah, depending on where the side light connects, though. There used to be a time where side lights here used to be true if it caught on the like tail end of the side light. And so it might have been that situation there with just no ability to get out. But either way, I mean, there we go, that down C that I love so much from Saphir, going ahead and just kind of clearing everyone out the building. Side air, oh man. I've seen so much Ogrim over the years in doubles, and let me tell you, the man's been doing the same joint for like 5 years, 6 years.
He won't stop. He won't stop until somebody moves him into the ground. So at the moment, though, Djessir going to be looking for that Sider, using the recovery to make it back on, and actually going to be taking Jakeyy stock off the top. Saphir also going to be gone. Maybe not enough tools.
I get it, yeah. I jumped into the KO box because got tagged before he got the wall touch, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so that team, you got a lot of damage to make up for at the moment. Djessir, you get knocked up super high. Mounir, you get your stock knocked off as well here. Blue team, they're looking amazing.
Let's see. I like the side air here. Mounir, okay. Guess the down sig, we don't get to see that one super often, but it's a great team combo tool.
That's right, you lob it into a teammate, and we saw that end light come out, and all of a sudden, Mounir is in the yellow. Jakeyy looking for the neutral here, able to jump in to get the Sider, focusing on the right side a little bit. Saphir is just patrolling the ground with these side lights and these D lights. Jakeyy stock, though, almost... How does Jakeyy keep surviving?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing here. I mean, in the deep barbecue here on the penultimate stock, I mean, they have to get rid of a stock from somebody on the blue team here, but they can't seem to find these blows. You can see Mounir fishing for a down air here. That'll be enough. That's not going to work. Goes for a side stick. That's not going to connect. Jakeyy avoids another lethal blow, finally getting caught by that down air, but at this point it feels a little bit too late.
It feels a little bit too late, and you know what? It may very well be. Mounir, unfortunately, D-lights in the wrong direction. Not able to get the D-light against Saphir as he had once hoped. That is going to be the stock off on Djessir off stage, and Saphir going out there, able to get the dive kick and closing it out once and for all. Blue team actually making what I believe is a bit of an upset. Mounir is the one that got third last time around, third at the Winter Doubles Championships. This is the team that got fifth. With Coco. And Saphir and Jakeyy, they got fifth last time around, and honestly, they just blew it out of the water.